If I'm gonna be honest, we could see the next GOAT being drafted in the next year, and his name is Victor Wembanyama. If you ain't familiar with the name, let me just tell you, he's a 7'3" center with the passing skills of a Nikola Jokic, the shooting of a Porzingis, and the defensive impact of a Rudy Gobert, and I'm not even overhyping him. Even scouts who were at some of his games will tell you the same thing. They never saw a 7'3" center with such a smooth game like him, and scouts are even comparing him to a young Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, which just letting you know how big of a talent he is. His jumper looks so smooth for a guy of his size. He kinda has the same jumper as KD because his release is so high, but I'm not saying he's on that level of KD yet. Maybe someday, but if he's just a decent 3-point shooter, that is so big for him. And because of his release that is so high, it makes me kind of unguardable for opposing defenders. Like, if you're a guard and you have to defend him, you have no chance. Last year he played in France, he averaged 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 blocks per game. And just the impact that he had, if you watch some of his games, is incredible. For an 18-year-old who's playing in a pro league, in one of the best leagues in the world beside the NBA, and he's playing with grown men. That's not high school, that's not even the G League. And if I'm being honest, if I'm a bad team, if I'm a team like the Thunder, the Spurs, even the Magic, I would try to get him at the first overall spot. I think he's right now the clear-cut number 1 pick, even though you have guys like Scoot Henderson, who is playing in G League. But I'm just gonna say, he's a stud. Like, I have never seen a 7'3" center who's potentially gonna grow. Like, he can grow to like 7'5" or 7'6" because he's only 18. You saw how other guys grow over the years, but the one thing that has me kind of curious with him is how healthy can he be? Like, can he stay healthy for a whole season? Right now he will probably never have those type of problems, but in 3 or 4 years when he's getting older, you see guys like Porzingis, or like back in the day Manute Bol, how they had injury problems because of the size. And the other big thing with him is because he's kind of skinny. Right now you have that with Chet, and you saw how much problems Chet had against a guy like Kenny Lofton from the Grizzlies in the summer league. Those are the 2 main things that are kind of bad for him, just his size and the fact that he's skinny. But those are the things that you can work on. I don't think he will put on as much muscle as Giannis did, but if he does, he's unstoppable. And I think whoever gets him, I hope he goes to the Spurs. The Spurs are going to be bad this year, and that would be a perfect fit under Greg Popovich, and then the Spurs would have a decent future with guys like Primo. They just extended Keldon Johnson. I think Victor Wembanyama is the next GOAT and the next stud, if he can work on himself. So that's the video. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I appreciate everybody, and see you next time.